So you got a Xiaomi M365 scooter and you got a problem with your back fender on it. I'm gonna try and show you guys how to fix this for like super cheap, just a couple of euros. Okay, so I used a special tool called a vernier caliper, but you could probably use a ruler as well. Next thing, an angle grinder with a sharp blade that's made for cutting steel, and then an Allen wrench and a Phillips screwdriver. I went to the local hardware store and bought these screws that have a Phillips head and a couple of fitting washers. I spent like less than 2 euros on this. So in my case, 2 of the screws just broke off and only the short middle one was holding the flimsy fender in place. I'm using the Allen wrench to unscrew the original screws and detach the fender. Watch out for the connector for the backlight on the bottom side. So when you move the fender, you're gonna see that it already has some type of washer inside that's glued to the downside of the fender. This is what broke for me, but your case may differ. This is the position of the connector that I was talking about. So I screwed a screw all the way back in and then used the vernier caliper to measure how much of the screw do I need to cut off. I tried showing it to the camera and it wouldn't focus, but whatever, thank you GoPro Hero 9. I took the screw out again and then used like a marker to mark the 7mm. And then I did the same thing to the other screw. Now it was time to take out the angle grinder. Please do not do this at home like this. This is like very dangerous, especially if you're not savvy with power tools. You can actually cut off your finger or something and injure yourself badly. So use protective gear. I cut off the screws and they were a little bit rough around the edges, so I used the bottom side of the angle grinder to smooth out the surfaces. You gotta watch out because these screws are probably gonna be hot. So it doesn't have to be perfect as long as it's flat and it fits back inside the screw holes. I reconnected the back light cable and I fit the screws back in and tightened them nice and firm. And that's it. I tested out the brake, the cable works. It's not aesthetically the best thing, but it works. So that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.